find a okay, round orb could be good. So, yeah. Okay, go for refreshing. I don't know if I like refreshing here. Okay, you think Russ is he wants to deal with the tunnels. As we can see, Apexis Blast for 3 mana, Fireball for 2 mana. Camel can go very crazy soon. So even though Fnatic had a better start with minions, right now I think Camel is ahead just because he drew two Inkatas flow. That's the difference right now is it's huge. Okay, let's see what 5-drop you will get.
Oh, nice. One, I think.
Yes, decent.
You have the free trade on the lab partner.
He used devolving missiles.
I don't see
There,
why. Ah,
I think it's
so
he knows that there is no amount of power used right now, so it's unlikely that Fnatic develop like 2 or 3 minions. You just want to keep your minion your board the healthier possible.
yes. So you don't lost any health point on the crossing off. So you are better on in case of Mask of Khatun. Mask of Khatun deal
If a,
less damage his face with more HP on the board.
if a minion survive there, there is a little with 2 fireballs in hand. In case he can proc, because he can proc counterspell anyway with the secret, the Netherman portal in hand. So even counterspell won't stop the Camel from lethal if he doesn't play like ice barrier or something.
But here a very clever turn by Fnatic to clear all the
Can
board.
live, but he's still in a bad position.
Yes, but Camul still needs damages. Like he doesn't have more damages spell. He has 12,
I
13,
like
but he can be one
on
off.
Firework on the 2 mana fireball on ping. Like this, you set up lethal just with your second fireball.
Yes, you can fireball ping next
And
turn.
you're less likely to die again. Yeah. So he's forced to deal with the board, but I think Fnatic know that he's quite dead. Yeah.
Yes.
Mask it was lethal also. So yes, as we can see, the Inkatas flow was core in this matchup. It's not something you discover, I think. Camel played one on turn 1 and the second one a bit later. And it's, in the mid game, it was too powerful and it made a difference. You won too much, you earned too much tempo. Discard, it's just a huge difference.
So yes, that's 1-0 for Camul.
So, yes, it's King of the Hill, as you know. So, Camel has the can play against Mage, and Warrior is picked by Freddy to to try to beat the Mage there. But I think in this matchup, the one who win with Mage will be in a very very good position. So, as you can see, the Lord of Camel is great. You have two Catapult.
Yes.
I don't think I think it will be very hard for Venetic. The start is so huge. You will have so much tempo. Uh, the only situation where Camus can lose, I think it's just the case he doesn't have any value of any counter. Like you draw all your small spells on any draws in the like 5-6 turns. But if it doesn't happen, be very positional. On Fnatic is playing for the maximum. He tried to put a maximum of pressure on Camul, but he already have removals for these two minions, so the pressure will be deleted instantly. I'm really worried for right here. I think the game is almost over right now. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, I don't see too much pressure from Fnatic side. For the moment, he doesn't any have a turn 4. Maybe his turn 4 will be just playing a Wormhole Challenger, which is when the Wormhole Challenger isn't damaged, it's 1 damage per turn, so it's very, very slow. So yes, I also don't see how can Fnatic win that game.
Yeah, and you can't injure your Wormhole Challenger to play Shield of Honor with your deck, so it's like you have to wait. Camus is playing space to try to deal with it in future, but yeah. Anyway, he didn't play Wormhole Challenger. Wants to keep it as a, but it won't go far, I think. As we can see, there is the Phoenix, and once the Phoenix will proc, he has so much card draws with 2 cram stations.
Yes,
yeah.
He will draw 3 cards, so this turn will be huge.
He will go for Phoenix this turn over Ping.
Yes, you have to, but your Phoenix, you want him to awake.
He should at least, I think.
Yes. You want the Phoenix awakening the earliest possible, so I think Apexis and Phoenix will be good.
Oh, you just play Phoenix. You don't care, it's off curve, I think.
Yeah,
that's not. Because your deck costs 2 less. Each card of your deck costs 2 less, so you will not be like 1 mana off that often. So it doesn't matter that much. Okay, run pack is
always a good discover.
But it's not like you have a great pressure instantly. It's not.
Yeah, it will be the turn after that the Fnatic's turn will be good.
But it's kind of situation where I don't think Warrior can win, because Camel is just pushed, has too much tempo. He will just push too much damage for the Warrior, and the Warrior can't develop fast enough.
Did you like that Run Orb on the Run Tack over trade with the Firebrand and then go face with the Run Orb with the spell damages from Phoenix?
Keeping it makes harder for Fnatic to deal with it, and it's likely that your minion will push a bit more damages if he doesn't have because as we can see, Fnatic had some issues to deal with the board right now, so I don't mind. You forced your opponent to play 1 more card to deal with your board, so for 1 damage it's fine. And you didn't lose 1 damage. So yes, I prefer that this time. But okay, it's almost over. Okay, it's over. Nice game. Yeah.
Wow.
What I don't like the current strategy is best of three. So that they have their third deck, in this case, warrior or rogue, isn't really powerful against mage. So you play your best of three on the mage mirror, and I don't think it's the most skill matchup in the beginning. So I would have preferred even some strategy against priest maybe, or a real counter for mage like hunter maybe. That could have been, I think, smarter to in this situation because okay, if mage on the mirror, you are very below. Yeah, I don't think it's such a great
We can move
strategy.
on to the
But
next game right now, I think, because the lineup are the same for each players. So let's tell the players they can start. Because yes,
yeah,
same lineup
I think
everywhere.
Austria because at overall, yeah. Oh, I mean that depends because warrior could be good against rogue, but we didn't see this matchup yet, so that will depend. I think if Austria managed to win again the mirror at least once, this best of three will be quite fast. I think.
Yeah, it could be a very fast evening. So yes, that's 1-0 for the Turkey.
We have Pepe against no, it's Redo and Sebastian Joe here.
Yes. We have you have Bruto against Sebastian Joe, yes, as you said. Just telling the players they can start. Tell me when it started.
Yeah, the game will start very soon.
Yeah, I think players are preparing to battle a friend, so you won't have to wait too much.
Yeah,
You are
I think this best of three will be quite similar. The winner of the
very, very,
I have
Sorry.
strange song from you.
Yeah. It's, stopped. I just think the winner of this of the Mage Mirror will quite often win the best of three. So it's a weird situation. Oh, I think okay, Breton. Oh, Bruto is playing with the same.
I made the mistakes with the names.
Okay.
Tac.
So what time we have? I think it's the Austrian one. So it should be Sebastian Joe with someone else.
Yes. It's Sebastian Joe with Dr. Gibos. They are in the same place. Oh, and it started.
Okay, it's starting.
Yes. Bruto at the bottom, and Sebastian Joe and Dr. Gibos at the top of the screen, and another Mage Mirror. We have Incanter's Flow on the Sebastian Joe side. the Austria looks very good to play in Counter's flow on turn 2.
Yeah. I think Austrian players are just better in this best of 3. 2 times in Counterflow on 2, while Spain isn't able to play in Counterflow on 2, so there's a gap, player dip, I think, right now.
Yeah,
That's a fact. That's just better. But in this situation, I think deck of Lunatic could be clutch right now. So it's a bit different. Even though Sebastian Joe played the Incantus Flow, I mean, deck of Lunatic, if you draw like 1 or 2 good cards, it might do the difference. Even against one Incantus Flow.
what is kinda bad for Spain side is that you already drew your 2 7 mana spells, so
Yes.
it's not likely you will have the Grand Slam on very early.
They have only one 10 mana
Yes,
spell in the deck right now, but it's. But you can have other good cards anyway. But you need that your next draw. If the next draw is then that good, it will be a bit painful for Preto. Even though you can play Primordial Studies on the Spell Power Minion, but it's not that great right now. Sebastian Joe is playing for tempo. It's the idea. The Secret might go down. It's a good one in the early game. Okay, they go for transition and hope to play.
Still drawing, yes. Okay, good turn.
I would have preferred.
Wow, that's huge.
Important.
Apexis Blast. Oh, Snyron Ward is also strong. Nice pick.
Because you can win some HPs while you're developing. So that's
Yes,
pretty
it's
cool.
a pretty strong card in the deck. It's like an Apexis Blast, but reverse. Like you are gaining HP and you are putting a minion.
So, yeah, that's quite similar. I agree. But in this situation, I think you win a 8 HP and you have a turn 8. It might be a roof for Sebastian to deal with this turn 8 minion.
Well, it can be a turn 5 with
We'll see.
devolving
Even though he
missiles.
has. Yes, but if you're a bit unlucky, you might not be able to deal with this minion.
And you will have to send burst in that 8 cost minion because you don't have so many damages so many spell
Yeah.
to deal with that.
Right?
Alura is
This one
bad,
is-
right?
It depends. I think it's decent. Imagine if you get the Mask of Cthulhu, it would be great.
Oh,
It's most likely it's bad. Oh, you have two scenario words. It was I think a bit better than the Apexis Blast because
that hurts. That's so painful for Spanish side.
it's horrible.
Oh, that's really sad.
That's great placement. The game after 8-1, it's horrible.
Yeah, you can just ping it or what you want. Counterspell, like always.
Yeah, decent.
And nice barrier is
Really
less bad,
good.
but oh, nice! Strong Alura there.
Oh no, you're kidding us. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, he goes for crime session. Shaman Expected Blast. Good. That's a that was one of the good spells.
Yes,
Okay,
that was.
you have to respect the counter spell.
Allez, second
I
trade.
would like to see a send.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
a
better.
bit.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So, it's not a great pressure on more, but it's minion with a lot of HP. So if Sebastian wants to deal with it, it's quite painful.
Yes, and you also have the.
Maybe if developing missiles.
He was really strong in order to trade Alura, which was like painful if you take again 3 damages from Alura. So that was really good to have rush on that minion to trade Alura.
Oh, that's so painful for Sebastian Joe.
That's like another mask of Khatoon with a body.
That's right. It's even worse.
Wow.
Oh,
Moonfang is also
okay.
really strong. We have good players today.
So painful for mage to deal with if you don't have like missiles.
Yes.
Mask of Captain answer to, well, if you don't kill him, it's horrible. He has to. I wants to go for missiles there.
Yes, if you have a counter, if it gets counterspelled, you still can
Okay.
running carvings the card, so
Sure.
that wasn't that bad. Oh,
You
piercing
knew
shot
that,
is good.
You knew it wasn't counter spell because it was the spell secret in the opponent's deck.
No, it was from a ruined
Oh,
orb.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. So I understand why.
You can Apexis and piercing shot or runic carvings and trade some minions. But I think piercing shot is and Apexis blast are better. 2 mana Apexis blast is very strong.
Yeah, you kill the 3/6 of course, because it's the everyday 4/6 next time.
And you deal with the spell powers, and with a minion in Sebastian Jodex, he won't be able to put minions with Apexis Blast. Yes, we see it. Green Apexis Blast, so no minion for Sebastian Joe.
Yeah, he has a minion in deck, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, no minion with the spell, I wanted to say.
Yes, sure. And right now, we can see that Bruzo is gaining tempo against Sebastian Joe right now, thanks to Lunacy. So even though he didn't get the mana reduction with Ingator's Flow, deck of Lunacy is very good there. He might get the win thanks to that. Okay, Keywarden is not bad.
Not the best cards, you wanted Burst, I think.
Yeah,
Personally, I would like Pouch, yes. When you play Pouch, at 0 mana left, it's very strong. You can have damages with the 0 mana spell from Druid. You can have Overload spell which give you mana.
I can.
No,
neutral minions also. It's not obvious. It's not spell minions or spell card with resetting touch. So it's most likely you get just something really quite bad. Yeah, in this position, bonus chance on Master Cutting is good. I would like to. I could understand if to attack here because his board is very threatening, quite hard for Sebastian to deal with all. And even if it's barrier, I could see doing face there, but I can understand if he doesn't So because okay, you push only 4 distance, but you might push like a few more damages the next turn. Okay, take the burst. I think it's that. But you need to deal with
Yes. And 1 mana imprisoned will be very strong. The 1 mana demon. Because you will deal another Mask of Khatun for 1 mana.
I could. He did a small mistake here. He could have. Oh no, it's fine. You wanted to have the prison board, but yeah, you proc the ice barrier, but the board is so threatening, so I don't really mind.
Yeah, I agree with that. But well, when you play deck of Lunacy, you are likely to play minions on your board. Like some mini spells are putting minions on the board. So I agree that winning the game for Spain will be with minions hits.
And your opponent has 30 HP, so it's unlikely you will just burst him down in this position with your hand. So I like just go, okay, we push. I will have to push minions, damage with minions. And yeah, it's just...
Yeah. You have less burst in your deck when you play deck of Lunacy. So I agree you have to damage with minions.
Okay, you will have always the same 3 options.
Yeah, you can put board with Talnos against Darkness, or you can push face damages with Mask of Khatun.
In 2 neutral minions with the Romana. With the Romana cost.
Okay, he will still go with the minions plan. Wanted to play most minions on the board.
I like it, I like this play.
Yeah, I agree. You will always find a window to play your Mask of Khatun. So playing minions is always good. And I like finishing the turn with a Scrap Shot and Hero Power. Yes, I agree. It's good if 1 minions is still on the board.
It will be turning point because it's quite often a 10 damage tag on the face. that's quite powerful for Brutal.
Oh, a hit on Talnos. So no draw with that Talnos.
It's fine, I think. It's fine. There is no development right now for Sebastian.
Yes,
that's quite painful. I mean, he can play point for 4 to get 1 minion, but
and Sebastian Joe can be really scared of the 10 mana druid spell, the survival of the fittest. Like, even if Bruto don't have survival of the fittest in his hand, Sebastian Joe can sink because of the play from Bruto. That next turn there will be a survival.
Yeah, he has to play around this card. He didn't see any 10
that's
mana
lethal, yes, that's lethal for Bruto.
Okay, it's lethal.
Wow.
So, okay. GG Bruto, you won this best of 3? Oh no, I'm kidding, it's only 1. Oh, but as we said, the winner of the mirror is in a very good spot because Mage is good against Rogue and Warrior in this meta game. So it's likely that Mage will 2 every time. So now we this time we will have mage for Spain on Rogue for Austria. The game is starting. So let's see if Austria can beat mage this time with the Rogue, but they don't have the coin. I see Incantus Flow in the mage hand. So what do you think, Matteo,
From which side? From
with this mulligan?
I never played
From
mage
both sides?
or rogue. I don't like these classes.
Oh.
But oh well, you keep Encounter's Flow obviously from Bruto side.
Yes,
And I like also keeping Refreshing Spring Water because, well, the only weakness when you played Encounter's Flow is to don't have the follow up. Is if you don't have cards after your flow, sometimes you just run out of cards.
okay. I want to say it's almost really to this end is so awful for Austria.
Yes, only heavy cards you want to have on turn 10 or turn 8, but you really don't want that hands as
You have no.
this turn.
You can play Script Passage, but it's unlikely you get something to play
Primordial,
the right now. So.
0 mana
So yeah,
Primordial
yeah.
is fine. It's like
Yes, I
have one free mana.
I mean, it doesn't matter that much if you start with the 1 mana one, because the only 3 mana spell damage minion is the 3-1 with stealth, and it's not the best minion you want to pick. You would prefer a Thanos or the Phoenix there.
Yeah.
So it's not that much. If
2 mana spell
start
power
with
are
one mana.
the
I think
best.
the better way is to start with.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you pick your lab partner, and then you play lab partner. You play your second one. You take
And you want a 2 mana 1 Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a good ordering.
good order, yes. From Bruto side. Oh, what a painful hand. Can you Secret Passage? Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he has
horrible.
to.
That's horrible. Yeah,
He has to
You-
do it.
try to. But it's almost over.
Oh, nice cards, by the way.
That's,
Oh, bad spells, I think.
yes, nothing is useful.
The rigged fair game. You don't have a card to play next turn because your hand is Secret Passage, Alex. So
I
it's
think
fair game.
you just take because you turns without dealing damage. So you can brand your opponents. Maybe you might play against a counter spell or Desert Portal, something like this. That's why I prefer the secret, but it's still a bad. Okay, Rundorb is decent.
Of course. Okay, Refreshing Spring Water is always a good card, I think.
No way you take Constitution.
Well, you can draw for free on the side, and on the other side, you pay 2 mana to draw cards. So I prefer 3 cards than 2 mana cards.
You drew one, so that's strictly worse. Even though you have Phoenix
You will have
next turn, so you can draw 3 next turns. But I think refreshing it's not be picked up here. And you have to transition deck. I'm taking refreshing here. I would have consider the transition in the situation where like 1 card in hand on 2 or 3 spell power. I mean 2 or 3 options to spell power. to do like 4 or 5 cards, consider in this position, but here it wasn't even.
Yes, first
Okay,
drawing.
Oh, deck of Dynasty.
It's not that good with a reduction in your deck that your 7 mana spells are now 6 mana spells. You have Libram of Hope, which is kinda good, but you don't really need Health Point in that matchup.
Prison don't hold. Yeah, because you can be trolled by deck of Dynasty with the mana reduction.
Okay, that's lots of
He
damages.
doesn't want to rely on see here. He just go for okay. My deck is costs 1 less. He's very good against him. I will just win with my cards, and I don't need to iron this position to win this game. So let's just play standard match the game.
What do you want to do on Rockside? I didn't understand.
I could consider secret passage here.
Do you consider Octobot and then Secret Passages to
swim?
first Octobot, then Secret Passage?
No.
No, okay.
That's decent because you add the second one, but I think you want with the second one to keep like 6 or 7 mana in case you have Jandes, something like this. You need to do something more. The second secret passage. Yeah, he had to play Wicked Stab to deal with the.
Yeah, that hurts.
Threatening. Okay. He lost 1 mana with it.
Maybe Occult Conjurer on tempo. The 4 mana for 4 on tempo.
Yes, I could understand.
Oh, another Fireball. Wow.
I mean, we just play return. Okay, I don't care about what the secret is. He didn't test entity right now, so I think he just want to. Okay, it's not a secret spells. I will just play my spell and just. I like this gameplay. To be honest. Just go face. Don't play anything else.
Yes.
Just burst.
You can have Lethal in good turns, in 2 turns, like Mask of Cartoon next turn. Devolving Missiles, then Mask of Cartoon can be good.
Yeah. I agree.
And here,
Okay, that's. You could.
yes, I agree. Og Marchant, then Mantrick.
Yeah.
But maybe he wanted the discount on his new hand.
He did. Yes, you want the discount on your real hand.
Yes,
But
okay.
if you discount the card on Secret Passage, it's right. So
Okay.
yeah.
Good
But anyway,
hits.
mana reduction.
So
So-
here,
Just
9
yeah, Mask of Cartoon
9 damages, Mask of
Okay.
Cartoon.
on the next turn. You
And
only generated.
Sebastian Joe can do nothing here. Would be very hard for him.
Side was too bad anyway. I think Bruno would have won without Incarnate's flow also. He didn't need like that much tempo to win this game. So as we said, Mage is 4-0 right? It's confrontation.
Yeah, Mage is so strong. I see every day on Twitter somebody tweeting, "Hey, rank 1 legend with Mage." It looks like one of the
Yeah.
best deck right now in the in the game. So yes, we are 1 point for Austria, and one point for Spain. So the next game will be the last one. The country who wins the last game will win this confrontation. So it should be an important game. Jeez. Let me tell the players that they can start when they want. We'll still have the same lineups, still have the same cards in player deck. We'll see which player will win that last game.
Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
no problem.
Nice. I got some internet issue.
Oh, no problem. Just let me take the cameras from Pep.
So we have Pepe against Dr. Gyros.
Yes.
Dr. Gyros is currently Legion. So
Sorry?
I was saying Dr. Gyros is number 5 Legion. The European server. Pepe is 35. So we have 2 players that are playing quite a lot of ladder. I think that would be a pretty good opposition.
Yeah, sure. Telling the players they can start for the last game. Let me update the scores. The points we have 1 point for each country. 1-1.
So yes, this is time to support your team. You should if you do exclamation point top, you will support Austrian players, and if you do exclamation point bottom, you will support Spain players. It's time to give energy to support them because that's the last best of 3.
Oh, and that started with Pepe on the bottom.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see if we have another mage mirror. Oh, that's quite original.
Yeah. It's not Mage Mirror?
No, it's mage against rogue.
Oh, okay. So... can you spec the games?
I have
Yeah.
Pep side, Pepe side, and I also have Dr. Gyros side. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
It's not the football player, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to disconnect and reconnect.
Okay, we are waiting for you. So spell power
Let's
discover for Pepe, and of course he took the Phoenix, which is one of the best spell power because when he awakes you have full mana to do spells, so it's really good to take it. And Dr. Gyros has a better hand than last game. He has the Octobot on turn 2 and no devolving missiles for Pepe side. So and no flow for Pepe, no encounters flow.
Spanish players aren't good at playing Incantus 4 right now.
So this turn, not much things to do for Dr. Gyros. I don't think Tempo Van Cleef is a good play,
Oh, yeah.
but I think he knows that Pepe doesn't have any devolving missiles. He would have played evolving on the Octobot, so he can try to put some minions in order to deal damages with his minions. He doesn't have any good turn if he doesn't do that. Oh, he will swindle without the combo. That's not bad.
Yeah, seems decent.
Did you join the game? Can you spectate? No? Okay, that's perfect. Okay, some draw for Pepe. Oh, deck of Lunacy. No flow, but deck of Lunacy might be strong.
That might be clutch.
Yeah. You can field contact, price plunderer your Octobot, and then shadow step you field contact. So you have a discount on some cards,
But
Brain
in this
Freeze, Swindle, and Vanessa.
No one crosses the uncrowned.
Okay,
It's okay, I think. But
you prefer doing that in
maybe,
that
I would
order.
like to see. That's what say.
Okay.
I don't get this order. I don't know.
Now the Phoenix is awakening, but you can't use your spell power and play Lunacy in the same
Get
turn.
this order. Why you don't get the? He played something.
No, Vanessa was the first card on his turn.
Yeah, but he could have played the 2-1 first. Ah, no.
He wanted
never
the
mind,
discount on the Octobot.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Even chill. The action.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, great turn here for Austria. Lots of draw. Do you consider to price plunderer your own minion? First shadow step the one thief. So one more card. Combustion is okay, you know. After deck of Lunacy, your opponent is going to play minions. So I like taking that combustion. Okay, other spell. He has to be quick. Okay, counterspell is always good
I
against
think-
mage.
Where I can see Rogue win. Because you have a good early pressure. You have it's unlikely that mage can deal with all these minions. But yes, there is deck of Lunacy played already, so it might be going crazy rather soon. I think.
Yes.
Oh, do you see this? Very good.
You have to deal with that board, so you can play a lot of small spells like Brain Freeze, Run Orb.
Nah, you just go for Nether there.
Okay, okay.
5 minutes. Oh, he wants to go for mana
Yes, no rage then Nether.
from coin Nether. Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, Cult Neophyte is really strong in that matchup, of course,
Goes
because
for this mana for the nourishing mana.
yes, Mage Spell is only playing spell, of course.
Well, I don't mind. It's a good play for me.
Oh, you have another counter spell. You have Round Orb, also really strong.
Yeah, but as I said, counter spell against a mage with so many cheap spells, it's not that good. It's not that good.
Yes,
To be honest.
I see, I see.
Even though it has no center.
Yes. I use his really bad spell to take the Netherwind portal, in case it was a counter spell. Oh, Gluffy Swarm is so strong with Deck of Lunacy. Okay, Nova dealt with
Yeah, he's he
two
has,
creatures.
he has a very good hand. But I think mage is still in a very good position here
Oh, Kazakus.
because you have Soul Rend if you want to kill a big board, a very threatening board, and then you can instantly refill the board with Blue Fly. Like it's just in terms of tempo, like it's just huge.
I'm looking for a few good mercenaries.
Okay, 5 mana golem, I think. Yes. Devin Shield
Yeah.
because it's a better body. And
Okay.
this one are bad. I think you wanted another one or draw or card draw.
Four, I think. In case. No, some damage, and you have already a wicked stab in hand. So. And you have Rune Orb also. So spell power was the best, of course. Oh, Apex is best for 0 for 2 mana. I think Soul Run looks too good to not be played here.
1 mana, kills 3 minions, is really strong.
You lose 3 cards, but you don't really lose 3 cards. Because it's unlikely you go to the very bottom of your deck, so... yeah, I think if you lose 3 cards, it's decent. It's not that horrible. And you lost like decent card, but not the most powerful, so it's fine.
And the upside of that play is insane. You can put a really strong board against.
Time runs out on me.
See, and then bye.
Okay, Polkelt is average minion.
Yeah, it's a decent one.
And so it
Yeah, I like playing Fireball here.
looks very difficult for Pepe side.
Sure. For Gelos, do you mean?
Sorry, yes, for Giro's side. It looks hard for him.
Yeah, I imagine Dr. Geros think that Rogue is good against Mage if you pick it first.
Yes.
Or, I mean, maybe he wanted to try this matchup before. Maybe he think Rogue is better against Mage than Warrior also. Could be that. But overall, I don't think Rogue or Warrior was that good in their lineups.
In best of 3, the pick is more like a rock paper scissors than a real strategy. When you have only 2 decks to play, it's not like in best of 5. I think.
On LHS in best of 3 is a bit more random, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Like a rock paper scissors.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, in this situation, it's a bit weird because they are playing the same lineups on the Instaban first. So that every time finish with okay, we went first. Mage is the best deck if Priest is bad. So okay, let's just play Mage and win with Mage. And if Mage doesn't win, okay, we are in trouble. That's the resume of this best of 3 right now.
Yeah, let's see if this time also the one who will win the Mage Mirror will win this confrontation. So
Yeah.
here it looks very hard for Dr. Gyros to win that game. It's a lethal setup,
This game is
fireball and ping are lethal.
can
Is there
can do.
life steal with Jandis? Other minions? Don't think so. Oh,
That's a good.
but
It's over.
yes, Pepe can kill from his hand. So
What is kind of sad is that Dr. Giros got a better draw this time in Rogue, but Deck of Legacy won the game. It's a bit sad, I would say.
yeah, but it was very well played by Pepe. The way he played when he's for 1 mana, kills all the Dr. Gyros board, even when he was destroying his decks, when he killed
Sure.
three cards of his decks. So that was the play of the game. And it looks like we lost Dr. Gyros' camera. Okay, never mind.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked.
Didn't have any refill
It is on.
on Pepe's draws. Was pretty good, I think. Was a decent deck of Legacy.
Okay,
So no, we have a Mage Mirror. Okay, it's a full mulligan from both sides. You just want income and water. Okay, so Dr. Gyros got income as well, but Pepe doesn't right now. Okay, didn't get 1 mana minion.
Phoenix is still
I don't
the
know if
best.
you prefer Talos or Phoenix here.
Time runs out on me.
I'm not
That's not
really
bad.
good with mage, but Phoenix, two spell damages +2, so strong.
Yeah, but you have to take into consideration how your curve is constructed. I mean, okay, imagine you play Phoenix next turn, so you will have on turn 4. It's most likely you want to play Crown Session in the same turn, but with the coin you can go on 5 mana and play like your best 5 mana spells. So maybe it doesn't fit really your curve. I mean, so I don't mind Thanos here. It's one draw 100. I mean, not 100% because there is devolving missiles. So I think I can see Thanos as a safer choice because Phoenix is better later in the game.
Time runs out on me.
But in early game, it's unlikely you want to use it on 4 or 5. Even though it's a best, if you're the better, it's a better body on board. Yeah, they won't coin Chrome Session. Okay. Okay, that's not great draws for Dr. Gyros. But the fact that he already played the mana reduction is so huge. I mean, if Pepe doesn't draw Incanter's Flow in like the 2 or 3 next turns, it might be over.
Yeah.
Because both
You have
are
to.
quite equal, I would say. It's they are not great both, but
Time runs out on me.
Dr. Gyros have superior draws, of course, right now.
Yes, his decks cost 1 less.
I don't know if I like this play.
Why?
to be honest.
Maybe he's misclicked because can see Dr. Gyros laughing at his camera. we will ask him at the
Nah,
end of the
I
game.
think he wants to the draw card.
Okay. Okay. To not get devolving on his Talnos?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks like wacky. So it's a wacky play, I would say. I don't think it's correct. It looked like smart.
More card draw. Spring Water.
Card draw.
Always so strong. Get the devolving to kill the Talnos maybe? To deny the draw from Talnos? Maybe.
So yeah, you go for 1.4. I mean, devolving isn't a great matchup. Oh, he got tripped badly. Say that's too expensive.
Time runs out on me.
Okay.
We'll play one Chrome session. I agree with that.
Another encounters flow. Oh, deck of lunacy. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Same game as we already saw.
That might do a big difference.
Yeah,
Here.
you can see pain on Dr. Jiro's face. He was like, "Oh no,
That was
no
that was the
lunacy."
best. Yeah. He knows that in the matchup he doesn't have the board. He didn't put a lot of damage so far. And even though he can reduce by 2 mana all the deck, deck of Lunacy can be this kind of draws.
He has to kill
Oh.
fast, I think, for the
You-
on
you
Dr.
need to
Jiro's
play-
side. If the game is very long, it will be on deck of lunacy advantage. So you want to be very aggressive. Oh, that's
Oh.
huge in the game.
Yeah, that could be so clutch.
Wow. That can be lots of health for Pepe.
Yeah, you can't play around this card
No.
from Austrian side.
When you are playing against Control Shaman, you know you have
I
to
would say.
be careful of that
Okay.
card, but you can't know all the spell in the game.
but- Yeah, they can't play around. They can play around 10 mana spells, of course. They will try at least. He goes for okay. I like this play. I like this play from Spain side. You got 2/3/3. It's a decent board right now. You have mana, you have card draw, you have Mask of Ketun for.
Do you think that Mordresh, Fire Eye will be played in that game with the Battle Cry? Do you think that can be a thing?
So, yeah, Deck of Lunacy already did a lot right now in terms of tempo.
Okay, Brain Freeze for 4 damages. Still drawing. His dex is literally 0 mana.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but I think it's still favored for Spain, thanks to Lunacy. On the tidal wave, could be very clutch.
Oh, that's a good draw also. It's 4 damage face and dealing.
Oh, this
With the
piercing shot
Kobold.
with Mask of Ketun.
I like
14 damage.
playing those 2 cards.
It's too good to
You have 14 damages. Okay, he disagrees.
I don't like
And he won't deal with.
Elpower.
Oh
Oh,
no, he's
Okay.
dealing with the spell damage. Okay. I was wrong. I was wrong with that.
Yeah, I think. But the turn was already pretty good, I think. It was a bit risky to go for card draw here. Because, okay, I mean, you can, if you play AI, you can play passing shot on Fireball, but it's not 100% that your Mask of Cartoon deal 10 in the face, and it's so important, kind of.
You still have
That
revolving
to
missiles
go
if there
as
is
much as
a
possible in the face.
big creatures.
Sure, yes, but it's not. You
Wow.
can't do. Oh, that's so
Glowfly
huge.
Swarm again. But Mage can have cards to deal with it. Rogue can't
It
deal
can-
with Glowfly Swarm, but Mage can. But
Yeah,
no,
you
no at the moment. Oh,
Right?
Flame Strike. I haven't saw it.
strike it.
Could you keep Glowfly Swarm in order to combine it
I
with
will.
Tidal Wave? Just don't play Glowfly Swarm at that moment. Wait for being at 10 HP and play the 2 spell to give you a full life turn.
To be honest, I love this player. You can play like Glowfly, Pride, and Tidal Wave,
Yes, that's
then you have a ball, and you can heal to up to 30. So I think it's very smart from their side. Because it's unlikely to die, almost impossible I would say,
whoa.
even with 2 mana reduction. And okay, your opponent will burst you down, and hope you don't have burst to win the race. But with this combination, you say to your opponent, okay, you deal damage. Oh, I will have 30 lives next turn, so I don't mind. Just burst me down. And from Dr. Jiro's perspective, you can't play around this combination. So I won't mind if it goes for Fireball here.
One's out on me.
Or maybe he will go for Ring Toss.
Yes,
But if he wins like 15 HP or 20 HP, it's
it will be another draw for Dr. Giros because of that frenzy. Yes, and that's the play you were talking about.
so good.
Oh, passing shot first is smart. You get 3. Oh no! You want the mage to overdraw because he has already 9 cards in hands. Okay, he disagree. I liked putting an overdraw on the mage side.
I mean, it's free overdraw, so. Anyway, it's doesn't matter that much
And that's really painful for Austria.
to kill him. Yeah, I think they are.
They still have
But,
Flame Strike and Pepe is running out of cards in his hand.
Oh, value.
He needs to draw because he still have a fireball, and that's all. So
It's likely draw because he didn't draw that much of human spells. So, I mean, it's possible he get like a sprint or.
but it will be random cards on his top deck. So
He has to play Spell Strike.
Pepe needs luck in that game.
He has quite some turns.
That's
He doesn't-
a dead card here.
I think he will try to proc counter spell with this card.
Yes, that's the upside of that
Oh,
card. Okay, so now what's the plan for Austria? What can you do? No secret to combine with Apexis Smuggler. Could you tempo Mordresh? Yes, that doesn't look bad.
it's a 10. 10?
Oh,
I
the top
can
deck
see that.
here. You can.
Anyway, it won't be.
You can Chaos Nova. Combustion and Piercing Shot into Mord Rush. Then Mask of Khatun.
Yes, that's so
And
good.
isn't it lethal?
I don't
With the
think so,
counter
but
spell? No, but
proc counter spell last turn with the Chaos Nova. They could have lethal, right?
okay.
If they did like, okay, so
A good order.
they will go for
For another Wind
Nova.
Portal. Oh, 5
I think you go
health.
And then, okay, it doesn't matter that much because anyway your fireball is dealing 6 and
Yes.
you put him to 6 HPs. So in
Yeah.
case he has like another counter spell, he is almost dead. I think. Pretty much every time.
My powers are never true.
Deck of
So,
Lunacy
It's
won
likely that we
again.
get a new. Yes. We saw like 3 best of 3 in LHS, and we saw 6 mage wins. So no deck to beat mage today. It's a bit unexpected. Yeah, and you can
Business.
just go for.
Oh, if you're
Ivory,
ballsy, you can
so-
try.
But it's
Yes, Nagrand Slam. Yes, so the counter spell. Kill it. And next turn.
oh, it's not.
I'm almost out of cards.
It's not
Wait.
lethal,
8, 8,
but it doesn't have
16, 21,
21,
23, 24 with the ping. And he doesn't have the
It's not enough.
the mana to play Hydruin on the turn.
Yeah, it's over. I think.
So let's look at Dr. Jiro's face at the end of the turn when he will see a Fireball. Is the only card in PP hand.
I win maybe the 2 mana fireball thing to have optimized damage.
They are not far away from the win. Oh,
To have the
strong hand here. And that's the... he played the top deck one. Insane reaction
Oh.
for Austria
yes.
side. We'll have to tell them that anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, he had fireball in the hand.
Yeah.
I agree. I would have done the same. I would have played the top deck one,
Oh, it's funniest.
even though there is no. It's the last game of this confrontation. I would have done the same, just to tilt a bit your opponent. It's fine.
So that's a win for Spain. 2-1 and 2 Mirror Mage
Yeah.
win for Spain.
GG. GG Spain. The town mage, can I?
Sorry?
They play mage together,
Yeah,
I would say.
they were good with Mage. Deck of Lunacy was kinda clutch.
No,
We
it
were
was-
talking about that at the start of the confrontation. That deck of Lunacy is really strong in the mirror match.
To be honest, I don't think any of the game were very skillful. It was quite straightforward, I would say. But well, it's HS when you play only mage, I would say. We will have the play. Yeah, I know it's. We'll see with them. How did the interesting?
Hello,
Hello.
Dr. Jiros.
Hello.
Well played. First, we want to tell you something. The other cards in PP
In the
hand
hand?
also was a fireball, so you didn't lose to a top deck.
Yeah, I watched the VOD now because I was curious if the last card was a fireball, and I saw it was as well. So, okay.
I think you
We were assuming that the card was a fireball.
Yeah, it was likely
Hell?
to be the first.
Hello, Pepe.
Hello.
Hello.
Well played.
Hey,
Thank
Pepe.
you. Thank you very much.
For the win. So today only we saw only mage winning. So
Yeah.
question for both of you.
Yeah, those were crazy
Did
mage
you expect
games.
your
Yeah, I
rogue
think they
or
have
what?
played like low in every game. So we were a bit mad about it, but we draw the lunacy, so I guess it's fair.
Yeah, those mage power level games were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for you, Dr. Giros, do you think your rogue is favored
Favorite
against mage because
against
you queue rogue before mage in your when you. So what's your thought about this matchup?
yeah, we assumed that the rogue is definitely better against the mage than against the warrior. And we assumed that they're picking mage, which happened. So that was the right choice to pick rogue, but our draw was very bad in every rogue game. It was just awful. We weren't able to do any combos.
Yeah.
Agree, yeah. With the neophytes,
You
it
didn't
can
get
be really
any
tricky
good
matchup.
draws with rogue. But so you picked rogue over because you think it's better against mage than warrior, but it's still behind in the matchup against mage, right? Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the
I mean,
question?
you were saying you picked the rogue because it's better against mage than warrior, but I
Yes.
think to my opinion, I think it's still behind against mage, right?
It's hard to tell. The power
Anyway,
level of mage
so-
is just way
so
higher
guys-
than the power level of rogue. So it might be true, but usually when you say you don't say it's a bad matchup when you play rogue. You don't believe it's a bad matchup against
Close one, I think.
mage.
Yeah, but match today was too strong.
Yeah. I mean, if the mage doesn't draw the floor or or the lunacy, the rogue
Yeah,
can make it hard for the mage.
Yeah. But the lunacy was just too strong every game.
Lunacy is
yeah,
just
go-
people clone. Lunacy is just
It
Oh,
was
insane.
guys,
very- Sorry?
did you imagine to play better decks second mage in your lineups? Because you were most likely sure that your opponent will play mage and you won't ban it. So did you try something else to beat mage more?
We actually just picked the best decks from the Masters Tour, and these three were just very good. The Warrior might have been better than the
Yeah.
Rogue, but we all three kind of disliked the Warrior, and so we decided to play the Rogue, which may have been a wrong decision. But other than that, I think it was fine.
And for you, Pepe, what's your thought about this?
Yeah, we thought about it, but you know that mage and priest can beat any deck. It doesn't matter if it's the counter. They are just so strong that they can win any match. So I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, we saw in the Masters Tour that the mage is very strong, and also now it's getting quite meta actually. A lot of people in the top 50 are playing more and more mages, so yeah, we might have underestimated the strength. Yeah. What Sebastian just told me is that our tech neophyte was actually against mage, but it never really worked out. It was always way too late.
Yeah.
Because of course I could see that you took some decks from Master Soul, but this was best of 5 conquest. There it's LHS best of 3, so it's two quite different formats. I think
absolutely.
you can afford to play. I mean, hard counters decks. You see, you can see.
Mhm.
I would have seen maybe some hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I was thinking at the same thing.
Or maybe demon hunter, because it
The thing is
could be a
that
decent counter at some
because
point
you
against.
mage and warrior and priest are the most likely brings. Hunter will only win against one of them. It's bad against the two of the other decks.
Sure,
So-
sure. But it's definitely better against mage, right?
Yeah.
The problem with Hunter is too that you don't really have a lot of decisions you can make. So you're very dependent on your draw. So, and we wanted to minimize our dependency on our draws and have just good decks where we can at the same time try our best and have fun. And we are 3 heads, so it's less likely, or it's more likely that we're doing the good play.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Sure,
again, with Hunter, there is not much you can have in control, at least in the first 3 or 4 turns, or 2 or 3 turns.
Did you like to play as 3 players at the same time? I mean, as a team? I think it's not the first time because it's we are quite late in the but did you like it?
Are you talking to me or to Pepe?
For okay, start with Dr. Giros, I would say.
Yes, I do. We actually, all 3 of us, we got invited to the global games, but we haven't gotten voted. Everybody, only Sebastian got voted. So we actually are 3 good friends who always wanted to play together as a group, and so yeah, we really enjoy it.
Same.
Yeah, that's nice. You have a lot of experience together than if you played HGG back in the days. So that's pretty cool.
Well, as you might have misunderstood me. We were in the voting for HGG, but only Sebastian got voted, so we weren't able to play as a team.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, see, for you, Pepe, did you play before with Frederick on Rodo?
Yeah, we have played a couple of times in another team leagues. It's always really fun to play. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, so do you have any question, AtomiK?
No. Just yes, a question for Pepe. When you choose to pick deck of Lunacy in your mage deck, what matchup do you think will be really good? Why did you choose deck of Lunacy? Because now we can tell that deck of Lunacy was really good. It won some games. So why deck of Lunacy in yours?
I personally like it because it's another win con in your deck. It can give you heal if you only play one flow, and it can win the matchups that are well, how do I say it? Not that good. I mean, unfavorable. Yeah. That's why I like it.
Let's see.
We were actually surprised that you played Lunacy, because Lunacy is normally bad in the mirror match, but in our mirror it was the best card. But normally you don't even play it.
Yeah, it turns out that it's bad if you have the flows, but if you don't have them, it's really good because it makes the work as if you play the flows.
It's a bit awkward if you play. But if you have Flow and Lunacy in hand, you have to wait for Lunacy before playing Flow on in curve. It's quite awkward. So
yeah,
that's why
usually if you have the flow, you just play the flow and don't play Lunacy ever.
I get it. But you get rewarded, so I think in LHS I can see Lunacy because you might face some rough matchup, as you said. So Lunacy can perform pretty well if you play counter matchup. In case your opponents have different strategies. So I don't mind if you play it in this format.
Okay. Thanks. Personally, I don't have more questions. That's good for me. Well played to,
Do you have a
to you.
for your supporter? Maybe we will start with the winner,
Sorry?
Pepe.
What?
Does-
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Do you have a final word for your supporter, Pepe?
Oh
Because
yeah,
they're,
thank you so much to everyone who support us, and thank you to Frenetic and Bruto, who are awesome partners. And that's it. Thank you to you guys for making this league happen.
yes, you have to thank Max overall because he's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
of course,
that make
the
this
guy.
thing possible.
Yeah, thank you to Max.
You have a last word, Dr. James? There were a lot of supporters for your side in the chat.
Yeah, I've realized it because I was telling some friends. So definitely thank you everybody for the support. And well, sorry it didn't work out unfortunately, but it's okay. It's just about fun. And also, thank you very much to my team. We just have fun and it's very nice to play together. So to Kamul and Sebastian. But overall, also, as Pepe said, thank you very much for Max to organize it because it's just I see how much work you put into, how much effort you put into that, and it makes it a great experience. And I see that your quality is getting better, and it's bringing a lot of people together, and it's a great thing you're doing right there. So thank you very much.
Nice. We will tell him all your kind words. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he's in the chat, so he
He is.
But yeah, even for us, it's quite fun because on the camera we can see your reaction. You were playing in the same room with us, Sebastian, I think. So
Yeah,
that was
right. Yeah, well, that was a
quite
very
fun
fun.
to see how you react together. Not
Yeah, that was a very interesting best of three. It was very fun. And yeah, we're actually roommates, so that's why. That's convenient.
Thanks everything. Okay. So, okay, I think we are done with AtomiK.
Yes, we can. We are done. Yes, I agree. Thank you for coming in the call, both of you.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So, well, oh, we lost Totosh, so never mind. Oh, Totosh is back. Right, nice. So, let's move on. So that's the end of this confrontation. A victory here for the Spain. So yes, that's the end of this week of Max League of Nations. We will meet again next week. Started in Monday. We'll have in French Germany against Ukraine. Don't know how it is in English, but first cast in French Monday. Then Tuesday we will have Czech Republic against Denmark, and on Wednesday we will have Switzerland against Romania. So three confrontation important next week. So hope you will be here again for the 3 confrontation next week. So thank you everyone who followed this great confrontation. See you soon. Goodbye.
See you.